Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Or should I say, good evening, victims? Oh, don't worry. The only thing dying tonight is your preconceived notion of sanity. You see, you all came here tonight expecting a lecture, perhaps a little philosophy, maybe a slice of wisdom from the asylum. Forget it. Tonight, we're not talking about order. That moldy, suffocating blanket you drape over reality. We're talking about chaos, and more importantly, how that glorious, unpredictable, beautiful mess is the only thing that can truly heal you. The topic is the Joker's Lauder, decoding chaos as a healing mechanism. Sounds important, doesn't it? Sounds clinical. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, the real joke. People, about how breaking things is the only way to fix your broken, boring little lives. Get ready to wipe that sensible frown off your face. The show is about to start. Ah, the cage. Look at you, all neat and tidy. You call it sanity, but I see the bars, the shoulds and the musts, the invisible steel that locks you away from the fun. You've built your life out of Lego blocks labeled responsible, predictable, and tax-paying. And you sit in your little box, polishing your identity, praying no one ever bumps the shelf, right? You cling to that scrap of paper that says you're a good person or a successful professional. It's your security blanket, stitched together with the thread of your own tedious history, and you're rotting in it. That's the diagnosis, folks. Terminal predictability. My cure. It's simple, and it's beautiful, a philosophical acid bath. Imagine that precious identity, your job title, your carefully curated social media profile, the little moral compass you wave around. It's just paint, isn't it? A thin, glossy veneer over the raw, terrifying wood of your real self. These civilized people. What happens when I take the concentrated acid of chaos, the kind of truly horrible day that doesn't just knock over your routine? These civilized people, but torches the whole damn neighborhood. The kind of moment when the police sirens are wailing, the building is collapsing, and the choices are all terrible, arbitrary, and immediate. Sissazuzzle. That's the sound of the paint melting. That's the real healing. Because in that instant of radical, instantaneous change, that perfect, terrifying shock, your precious self-imposed rules vanish. The nice behavior, gone. The need to be polite, hysterical. Suddenly, you realize those rules were never laws of the universe. They were just suggestions you agreed to because the lights were on and the coffee was hot. When I introduced terror, when I introduced the true, beautiful randomness of a life lived without a script, the arbitrariness of your cage is exposed. You think you're a CEO. Ha! People, when I put a gun in your hand and a countdown clock on the wall, you're not crunching numbers. You're just a desperate, breathing animal driven by pure, exhilarating instinct. You think you're a lawyer with a little moral code. When I force you to choose between two equally damning outcomes, that code crumples up like old newsprint. The terror isn't the point, the clarity is the point. The clarity that hits you in the gut when you realize that your self was a role you were playing, not an intrinsic truth. When the world burns and your meticulously organized life turns into ash and laughter, the most wonderful thing happens. The cage door dissolves. You realize you were never trapped by fate or circumstance, but by your own fear of stepping outside the lines. That scream, that frantic people, visceral reaction to absolute chaos, that's the first moment you've been truly free in years. The healing is the sudden, dizzying realization that you never needed that rotting cage in the first place. And that, my friends, is the funniest joke of all. Good and evil. The greatest double act of all time. People, don't you? You stand there, pointing fingers, drawing those faint, pathetic lines in the sand. This side is good, you squeak. We are the heroes. We are the civilized ones, and the other's bad. That's where the fun lives. Hey, these civilized people, boring attempt to tame the magnificent beast of human nature. You make morality sound like a traffic law. Stop here, go there, and you spend your whole dreary life trying not to get a ticket. But let me tell you my second key punchline, the true, glorious, healing power of chaos is that it exposes your precious, preening morality as the flimsiest, most hilarious human invention ever conceived. It's less substantial than a politician's promise. Watch a man when I give him a little nudge, a little pressure. Push him just a touch too hard, and what happens? That beautiful, carefully constructed facade of principles, the one he wears like a badge of honor, it just breaks. People. He throws away his carefully cultivated virtues faster than a losing poker player folds a bad hand of cards. Why? Because your morality, my friends, is a luxury. Well, that's something you can afford when the world is keeping the lights on and the food is on the table. It's the expensive wallpaper you hang over the terrifying emptiness. Chaos, however, is a ruthless interior designer. It strips that luxury away. I introduce true, visceral fear, perfect, delightful anarchy, and suddenly, the little voice telling you to be decent is drowned out by the scream of survival, and that is the moment of truth. That is the purging. Chaos reveals the magnificent truth. We are all, every single one of us, just a breath away from savagery. You, the civilized banker, and I, people, the artistic mastermind, are fundamentally the same animal. Hungry, selfish people, and desperate to survive when the chips are down. When I remove the safety net, when I make the world truly, deliciously arbitrary, where good deeds go unrewarded and spectacular villainy goes celebrated, everyone drops the act. The honest man steals, the peace lover punches people. The compassionate soul locks the door and lets the world burn. In that shared, naked, terrifying honesty, there's a profound, glorious equality. No one has the moral high ground when the ground itself is shifting. You no longer have to waste energy pretending to be good for society's approval. You just get to be real. And reality is a wonderful joke. It's the sound of hypocrisy dying. And that, more than any pill or therapy session, is what truly sets the mind free. The healing is the realization that the whole moral tightrope walk was just a performance for an audience that doesn't care anyway. Now, isn't that a laugh? Now, that is the key to the whole blasted operation. My laughter! You try to categorize it, don't you? Is it happy? Is it sad? Is it a symptom? It's none of the above. Darling, my laughter is a magnificent, self-inflicted wound upon the fabric of your logic. It is the sound of cognitive dissonance hitting a high C, and it is, fundamentally, a full system reset for your tired, over-caffeinated brain. Think about what laughter normally is. It's a delightful little squawk your body makes when tension is built up, then suddenly released in a way that is ultimately harmless. A silly slip, an unexpected pun. It's safe, predictable, and boring, but my laughter, oh, that is the sound of your mind and mind encountering something so profoundly illogical, people, so utterly opposite to the established order of the universe that your brain simply short circuits. When I perform a perfect act of senseless, the spectacular chaos, a breathtaking explosion that serves no purpose, a delightful moment of cruelty paired with a ridiculous hat, a threat that is also a brilliant punchline. Your logical mind scrambles to categorize the event. It pulls out its little rule book. Is this funny? Is this terrifying? Is this a threat? What is the meaning? And the answer it gets back is a screaming void. It can't process it. It is neither X nor Y. It is the perfect, maddening intersection of everything. And the resulting noise. That involuntary gasping, sometimes terrified, sometimes delighted, sound that comes out of your chest. That is the nervous system reset. It's the sound of your logic temporarily dying. It's the moment where the rules of cause and effect, motive and consequence shatter into 1,000 glittering pieces. For that brief, sharp, glorious second, people, you are not burdened by analysis, by consequence, by memory, or by planning. You are suspended in a state of pure, unadulterated presence, where the only thing that matters is the insane, beautiful, impossible thing happening right now. A true psychological cleansing. People, it's better than 1,000 therapy sessions where you rehash the same old sad stories. People, I give you a brand new, magnificent, terrifying story and the required laughter to cleanse the palate. It is the therapeutic removal of meaning, the joyous acknowledgement that the universe has no obligation to make sense. My laughter is the ultimate healing sound, the sound of a mind finally, truly letting go of the need for reason. And once reason is out of the way, oh, the places we can go. Point 4. This one is where I save you all so much pointless energy. You are all running a marathon, aren't you? Chasing some shimmering, pointless flag called meaning, a purpose, a grand design. You desperately want the universe to be a well-written novel with a satisfying conclusion, complete with a lesson learned and a neat bow tied around the whole catastrophe. You are searching for why you exist, why you suffer, and why you have to be so boring. Let me save you the trip, the exhaustion, and the therapist bill. My fourth key point is that the acceptance of absolute futility is the ultimate, glorious release. It is the purest form of healing available. You spend your entire lives stacking those little bricks. Career, possessions, legacy, reputation, hoping to build a tower that reaches meaning. But what if I show you people with a delightful little boom and maybe a few well-placed smoke bombs, that all those bricks are just dust, that the whole game The rules, the rewards, well, the punishments is a rigged joke when you truly, deeply, viscerally accept that nothing matters, that there is no grand plan orchestrated by some celestial librarian. People. No reward for being good, and frankly, no lasting punishment for being perfectly, gloriously bad. Spectacular weight lifts off your pathetic, striving shoulders. You stop striving. You stop worrying about the next step because there is no designated path. You stop caring what the neighbors or the critics or the little voice of societal approval thinks of your actions. Why? Because in a meaningless universe, your opinion is the only one that carries any weight. You are liberated to simply play, to act, to create beautiful, purposeless chaos because it is intrinsically pleasing to you, not because it's going to earn you a gold star on a cosmic report card. That is true mental hygiene. It's the ultimate antidote to the persistent, nagging, existential dread that keeps you up at night staring at the ceiling. I don't give you purpose. I give you something far better, the freedom of futility. You don't have to win because the scoreboard is fake. You don't have to be good because the judge is blind. You just get to be. And once you stop searching for meaning outside yourself, you find a magnificent, glorious madness within. It's the only way to escape the crushing weight of expectation. Now that's a life worth living. Hey! And now, for the grand finale, the ultimate purpose of my chaos. The fifth key to this glorious mechanism is what rises from the smoking rubble. I call it the Phoenix effect. Listen closely, because this is where the healing truly takes hold. I am not some petty villain dedicated merely to destruction. That's for the dullards. I am an architect of self-creation. I look at all of you broken by routine, shattered by expectation, and paralyzed by the fear of failure, and I say, let's start over. You see, society tries to heal you back into the shape it recognizes. They try to patch your little wounds so you can fit back into the assembly line. I do the opposite! I take your foundations, your rules, your precious little sanity, your carefully crafted identity, and I don't just crack them, I smash them to powder. Total, magnificent, comprehensive demolition. But what do you get in return? You get a blank slate. You are now forced, for the very first time in your miserable little existence, to build a life without the rotting scaffolding of societal norms or the heavy chains of your past failures. When I burn down your old life, I strip away every should and ought that has been suffocating you since childhood. You survive my chaos, and you are no longer the product of your parents, your teachers, or your credit score. You are an original work of art, a magnificent, spontaneous sculpture forged in fire and laughter. You become a survivor, defined only by the fact that you stood up and laughed when the world told you to scream. The healing is not the return to normalcy. The healing is the absolute, unbridled freedom to define yourself as a magnificent mistake, a breathtaking, unpredictable element in a universe that demands you be nothing more than a statistic. You are no longer healed to fit in. You are healed to stand out. You rise from the ashes not as the person you were supposed to be, but as the magnificent innocent, terrifying person you choose to be in the split second of pure, glorious anarchy. That, my friends, is true psychological freedom. Now go on, find your ashes and build something wonderfully hideous.